Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Heaven. I'm a motherhood and homemaking vlogger. Here I post cleaning videos every Sunday, and on Thursdays I post another type of motherhood or homemaking video. I keep it fun, realistic, relatable, helpful, and motivational. So if you're looking for some motherhood motivation or homemaking inspiration, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and join the family. Today I'm sharing a morning routine with a newborn. I am kind of trying to start all over and create a new morning routine. So I went ahead and did a little rough draft of a morning routine on my little daily planner, and I'm gonna try it out today and see if it works for us. My morning routine looked a little bit different when I was a mom just to one toddler. I have a 5-year-old son, and then the newborn is currently 4 weeks old. Now my daily routines are going to look a little bit different. So ideally I decided to get my day started at 9 a.m. at which I woke up this morning and said a prayer, did a little bit of devotions, and used that time to also feed the baby again and nurse her back into a light sleep. So that's what you guys saw in the beginning of the video, me just opening up the blinds so that she knows that it's not sleep time anymore, it's morning time. But I still wanted her to take a nap just long enough for me to be able to get dressed, do a little bit of mascara, facial moisturizer, cream foundation, and head downstairs to prepare breakfast. Today I'm just gonna go ahead and make something simple, eggs and sausage. Ideally I would like to be downstairs and preparing breakfast at least by 10 o'clock in the morning. So between 9 and 10, 9 is my personal time, which of course I'll still be with the baby, but it'll still be pretty quiet, nursing her, praying, reading devotions, and then of course at some point getting myself ready for the day. I still like to get up and get dressed, do a little bit of makeup, maybe put on a dress or something comfortable, even if I'm not going anywhere, because it helps me to just get in the mood to be a lot more productive opposed to sitting in the bed all day or watching something on television or pretty much just being lazy. So I try to just get up as if I was going somewhere, because even though I don't have plans outside of the house, I have a ton of plans and responsibilities inside of the house. By 10 o'clock, I am now preparing breakfast, and again, I'm just doing eggs and sausage. I made about 8 or 9 eggs, just finished off whatever was inside of this carton, and I will either bring her downstairs with me and place her inside of her swing, or as you can see on the baby monitor, I will just lay her back down in her bassinet, close the door, and then just bring down the monitor so that I can watch her or hear her if she wakes up or begins to cry. This was actually perfect for me, because if I was to bring her downstairs, then of course it would be a little bit more noisy, which I guess would be okay, because again, we're trying to get her to differentiate the mornings between the nighttime. That late morning nap is also pretty ideal for her as well. So either would work just fine. So here I am just seasoning the eggs and scrambling them up inside a pan. In a little skillet next to it, I also had the sausage links heating up, and I didn't have to make any coffee because my husband had already woke up while I was in the bathroom getting dressed and everything, and he went ahead and put on a pot of coffee. I'm so grateful for that. I love when I just come down to a fresh pot of coffee already made. I just feel like the coffee tastes so much better when my husband makes it. I don't know, maybe he just makes it with a little bit of love or something. I really don't know, but 10 to 11 is my hour to cook breakfast for the family and then clean up either anything that needs to be cleaned up from the night before, or clean up behind myself after making a mess in the kitchen from cooking breakfast. So cooking and cleaning between 10 to 11. And again, you guys, this is just me trying out a new morning routine to see if it is fitting for us. But with the fall season coming around and the first grade homeschool semester beginning to start in September, things may end up looking a little bit different. Our schedule might be just a little bit earlier or busy. Right now, these late mornings, starting around 9 and 10 o'clock a.m., are working for us because we homeschool. We don't have to wake up very early in the morning if we just don't, want to or have anywhere to go. Noah normally sleeps in a little bit. We typically sleep in a little bit. I know some people start their morning at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. I have never, ever been an early morning girl. And because I've breastfed, I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband also works from home and we homeschool. there has never really been a need for us to get up early, and our children pretty much just got on our schedule. So, again, with that being said, come September, we may end up doing Monday morning co-ops. That's going to be at 9 in the morning. So we will end up needing to get up around 7 or 8 in the morning at that point. Tuesdays, we're going to begin Bible studies again. Play dates are also on Tuesdays, starting September, going all the way through May, and that's at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then he still has his swim classes on Thursday evening, and Wednesdays he is going to be doing jiu-jitsu fight classes in the evening. Sundays we have church at 11 in the morning. So again, come September, things might look a little bit different, considering Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday will be early mornings for us. So I don't know, we'll see, but for now this is what we're gonna go with. Even if the timing change, maybe the flow of the day can stay the same. That is really pretty much the goal. So here I'm just finishing up all of the cleaning that was from this morning. We had a couple of plates in the sink from dinner last night, but the rest of the cleaning I did before we had dinner. So just putting those few plates inside of the dishwasher, as well as the 2 skillets that I used. And then I'm not going to start the dishwasher until after we have dinner, because I'm going to add breakfast plates as well as dinner plates and pans in there, and then start it tonight. And just like you guys just saw me like putting the dishes away before reloading the dishwasher, that's what I'm gonna do again in the morning tomorrow. Here you guys can see that the house is not perfect, but you know, it's decent, it's tidy, it's a little bit cluttered, but it is clean. The only thing left for me to do is just make sure that the NutriBullet is clean. I'm pretty sure that it was already clean because we wash it every time we finish using it, but just to, you know, be sure, I'm just using some soap and water to just wash it down again, because this is what I'm going to be using for lunch. So I don't want to have to do this later. I just want to be able to grab it and put my protein powder in there with some strawberries, some bananas, and some almond milk, and just make me a nice protein and healthy smoothie for lunch later on. So it's right now 10:47 in the morning, so I still have about 12 minutes left before it's time for us to go ahead and start eating breakfast, making sure that the kids are up so that we can begin homeschool by 12 o'clock. As you guys can see, baby girl is still asleep on the baby monitor, so things are going pretty okay today. And that's more than what I can say for while I am filming this voiceover, because I'm pretty sure you guys can hear her in the background. So I just wanted to make it clear that if you guys hear baby crying or making noise, that's not the baby monitor. That is baby girl right here next to me while I'm filming this voiceover. So now I'm getting my coffee so that I can really get a little bit of pep in my step, because of course with the newborn, nights are the hardest. I am just having some coffee with a shot of espresso and some vanilla latte creamer. I normally will not have like a dairy creamer, but my husband did not restock the dairy-free creamer, so I'm using what we have and putting it in the milk frother so that it'll be a little bit thicker as well as warm. So now it's 10:52 in the morning, and I want to use this time to finish opening up the blinds, letting in some lights, and then stepping outside for a little bit of fresh air. It's so important as stay-at-home mom that we get out and get a little bit of fresh air. So I took the long way around to the front of the house to get my package. And you guys, I got the cutest little welcome to our home Disney sign that of course I had to show you guys. So now that I have my package from Target, I'll show you guys what I got before going to take out dinner for the day. I placed an online Target order. I wanted to get the baby a new swing or bouncer, but I also went ahead and got 2 more nightgowns that were on sale. I love these Cloud Island like snap front Velcro nightgowns, and I purchased her a few of them and saw that they had them on sale again, so I just grabbed her 2 more before it went out of stock. But this is the Bright Stars Playful Paradise swing that I got for her. It was very inexpensive, maybe like $40 something, and I wanted to get it to have in a living room. I'm thinking about changing this to the homeschool room, so I brought up some colorful pillows. I brought out his school book shelf, and I purchased a smaller whiteboard and a bulletin board. And then the piano that Noah uses for piano lessons with his dad, as well as my desk is already in here. So I don't know, we're gonna see how that goes. That is kind of what I'm trying to do right now. So at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and take out something to thaw for dinner so that I can begin preparing dinner around 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening so that we can eat by 6. I was undecided between either this chicken and spinach like Florentine pasta or just taking out some chicken breast and making that with some of the leftover vegetables and rice that we have from yesterday. Yesterday I baked chicken wings, but we don't have enough wings left over to go with the rice and vegetables, so I was gonna just make a couple more chicken breasts so that we can just finish it and the rice and vegetables doesn't go to waste. But I ended up just going with the pasta. And you guys, this is a room that you guys have never seen in any of my clean with me videos. This is my husband's office, and that just so happens to be where the deep freezer is. But now it's 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna go wake up the kids. The goal is that by 11 o'clock I can begin getting the kids out of bed, make sure that they brush their teeth and get dressed and everything, and come downstairs for breakfast. I would love for us to always be able to have breakfast together as a family, my husband and I and the kids. And again, I know 11 o'clock is kind of like late for breakfast or brunch or whatever. But again, this is kind of just what summer looks like for us. Once the fall semester starts and we have like a bit of an earlier schedule, then we tend to do things a bit earlier. But the summer is a lot more relaxing for us. We don't have to wake up very early, and homeschool is a little bit more relaxed as well. So after waking Noah up and opening his blinds and setting an outfit out on the bed for him, I left him to start his morning routine, which is on the whiteboard behind his bedroom door. It just tells him to brush his teeth, make his bed, and wash his face, as well as get dressed and then come down for breakfast, and then we begin homeschool. He's 5 years old and he knows how to do these things, and we also create an incentive chart for him where he gets like stickers and a reward every month for keeping up with his daily routines and chores. Now I'm getting the baby dressed for the day. I'm not giving her a bath every single day, but if I do, that is during our nighttime routine. That's when Noah takes his baths, and that is typically when I will bathe the baby when I do. Again, that's not every single day, not at this stage while she's only 4 weeks old. So instead, after I finish feeding her again, as you guys saw, I am using a little pink bowl with a soap-free cream cleansing wash, and I use that to just wash down her face, her head, under her necks, under her arms, like all the creases and everything, to make sure that she's fresh and clean and everything. And then I try to also like wash down her tongue and her gums, but she barely allows me to do that. It's really important like for their gum health, especially as their teeth begin to grow in around that 5-month, 6-month mark. So just washing her down lightly, brushing her hair and getting her dressed, and then we are going downstairs to have breakfast together as a family. Well, most of us, baby girl is going to be in the swing. But with that, we pretty much sum up our morning routine. Right after breakfast is where we begin homeschool. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, if you are new, make sure you do subscribe to join the family. That's going to be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.